Hey guys, thanks for joining us for the December newsletter. As I mentioned last month, we're hosting our annual Safety and Compliance Conference on February 28, 2025 in Lancaster, PA. We're still on track and have confirmed new speakers, so make sure to check out that page in the link above or below to sign up and let us know if you'll be there in person or on the live stream. This month, we're covering oral fluid drug testing, skills that all new truckers should master, the difference between antique, classic, and collectible plates, diesel mechanics getting their CDL, the California ban on hemp products, and we'll quickly discuss broker fraud. First off, DOT oral fluid drug testing is back in the news, and I'm sure this won't be the last time. The DOT has been updating certain requirements in the final rule and what qualifications look like for an oral fluid collector. Many of the requirements are the same as urine collectors, with a few additions, including training on dry mouth collections and the completion of a mock oral fluid collection. Check out the full video in the description below for more details on becoming a collector and when DOT oral fluid drug testing will finally become a reality. Next up, we're talking about 7 essential skills that all new truckers should master. These skills include vehicle operation, defensive driving techniques, time management and route planning, adverse weather conditions, load securement, regulatory compliance knowledge, and communication. Many of these skills will come with practice, but things like knowing how to operate your truck and its equipment, defensive driving, backing maneuvers, and pre-trip inspections start with a good one-on-one CDL training program like we have here at CNS Driver Training Center. We go into a lot more detail on this one, so be sure to check out the full video and article in the links above and below. This next one is for all you classic car owners out there in Pennsylvania, or anywhere really. If you don't already have them, I'm sure you've thought about getting antique, classic, or collectible license plates. There are distinct differences between them, and each has its benefits and drawbacks. For classic plates, your vehicle has to be at least 15 years old, while antique plates is 25 years or older. Collectible plates are for reconstructed vehicles. In most cases, it's a toss-up between classic and antique plates because you still want to drive the car, but it just depends on how much. Antique plates have a restriction on nighttime driving, mileage, etc., but you don't have to deal with the annual inspections and registration fees. Ultimately, it depends on what you plan to use the car for, so knowing that ahead of time will help you decide what plate to get. You can check out the full video or article at the links above or below, but if you have questions, always call, email, or fill out the form in the description, and a licensing specialist will help you out. Next up, we're talking about getting a CDL as a diesel mechanic. I know, you're probably thinking, why would I need a CDL? I work on them, I don't drive them. Well, I guess you're right, but as a diesel mechanic, there are a lot of benefits to having your CDL, from a better understanding of the truck to less liability to the employer. The most important point to make here is that if you ever decide to go a different direction with your career, you already have an option. Or if you're switching jobs, having your CDL makes you much more valuable to that employer. I don't know about you, but if I was looking at 2 employees with the same skill set and one had a CDL, I know who I'm going with. There are several other reasons to go for a CDL as a diesel mechanic. We go into a lot of details in the full article and video. All links are above and below, or you can call, email, or fill out the form with any questions. Well, California is back at it and has now placed a temporary ban on hemp products containing any detectable THC. The updated rules for food, beverages, and other products derived from hemp will prohibit any level of THC, restrict sales to ages 21 and older, and cap the number of servings to 5. The ban does affect employers in the transportation and construction industries because employees in safety-sensitive positions could be consuming products with intoxicating effects without even knowing it. There are steps you need to take as an employer, so for all the details, read the full article or watch the full video. Links are in the description below. Lastly, we're talking about broker fraud. Did you know that broker fraud costs the entire trucking industry around $1 billion every year and can impact every area of the supply chain? We've discussed this before, but basically broker fraud is when someone is posing as a motor carrier, takes a load, rebrokers it to another motor carrier, and doesn't pay them. In these situations, the fraudulent motor carrier is paid, but the one delivering the load does not get paid. Well, the FMCSA has gotten more intense to safeguard carriers and ensure ethical brokerage practices by taking steps to implement an initiative called Operation Protect Your Load. This initiative targets brokers with repeated lapses in bonding insurance authority and other suspicious activities. There are a lot more details on that initiative and a video on the new rules for brokers in 2025. Just check out the full article in the description below and find out what kind of insurance coverage you need as a broker. That about covers it this month. Don't forget to register for our upcoming 2025 Safety and Compliance Conference on our website. You can attend in person or on the live stream. As always, subscribe to our channel and our email newsletter. Links are below. And call, email, or fill out the form in the description if you have any questions. See you next month.